The newest member of Note series, the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 is finally here. With Note 7 burning down in flames, we thought the days of Note series were over. But the new device comes with a bang, in route to claim the title of the best Android smartphone in the world. So what does the Note 8 hold that makes it so desirable and worth the exorbitant price of Rs 1 lakh? I'm Yankee and let's find out in this video. The Samsung Galaxy Note 8 is the perfect mixture of metal and glass. The central metal frame acts as a bridge between two glass plates on the front and the back, giving it a seamless look. The phone is definitely tall with 6.3-inch display incorporating the elongated 18:9 aspect ratio. Unlike the assets, it has rectangular edges, making the phone look boxier. With narrow width, the phone sure is easy to carry around even with a heft of 195 grams. Despite being a tall phone, the buttons are well placed, but the dedicated Bixby button feels like a complete waste to me, as it cannot be programmed for any other things. But you don't always get to show the beauty of this phone in the wild, because first, it's really slippery, and second, if you drop it, the glass is susceptible to cracks and scratches, so a cover is a must for this device. Samsung always has had the best display in their flagship, and this time it's no different. It carries a 6.3-inch Super AMOLED display which is HDR10 compliant, meaning this is the sharpest display out there and viewing any content on this display simply looks amazing. If a video supports 18:9 aspect ratio, the Infinity display pulls you right in for an immersive experience. But the mono speaker doesn't pair well with the visual experience. I wish there were stereo speakers. Also, there is no audio DAC, so the output from 3.5mm headphone jack is average. The display for battery reasons is tuned down to Full HD by default, and to get the best display experience, you have to switch on to the WQHD Plus option. This smartphone has one of the brightest display out there with 1200 nits of brightness, so it can easily cross direct sunlight. With AMOLED panel, Samsung has incorporated always on display in this device, which allows you to peek on time, calendar and notifications. The only thing that makes Galaxy Note a Note is the Aspen. Like the phone, the Aspen is now IP68 water and dust resistant, so this expensive piece of hardware isn't getting damaged easily. Talking about the Aspen features, the unlimited off-screen memo is a great addition to jot down your notes on the go. It has very little latency, so if painting and doodling is your thing, this might be the perfect pick. Samsung has also introduced live message feature with which you can doodle a GIF and share it with your friends. But it would have been better if there were more than a few colors to play around with. Aspen, in my opinion, is very limited right now. This is already the 8th iteration of the Note series, and most of the Aspen features hasn't evolved much, and nor there are any third-party app that utilizes the Aspen. The Note 8 comes with few biometric security features. Firstly, the phone offers a fingerprint scanner, which is way up high on this tall device. It was really hard to reach at first, but with time, I learned to juggle my hand just to reach the sensor perfectly. But still, this is the worst fingerprint placement on any smartphone. Secondly, we have the facial recognition feature, which is blazingly fast. And lastly, we have the iris scanner, which in my opinion is somewhat the perfect replacement for the awkwardly placed fingerprint sensor. But for those wearing spectacles, this is again not convenient. And you should know that you cannot enable face unlock and iris scanner at the same time. Due to a small 3300 mAh battery, I was skeptical about the battery life at first. But on my test, I found it to be slightly over average. It's not that great, but you can make it till the end of the day. On my regular usage, I got around 4 hours of screen on time with the highest display setting. Note 8 comes with fast charging 2.0, which takes more than 1.5 hours to fully charge the device. With previous battery mishaps, Samsung has played safe with the slower charging standard. The device also comes with wireless fast charging. Powering the Note 8 is the Exynos 8895 octa-core chipset, which is both powerful and power efficient compared to Snapdragon 835. Normal navigation and opening of apps is very fast. It never had issue of freezing and stuttering at all. Playing high-end games on this high-end crisp display with maxed out setting was simply amazing. Also with 6GB of RAM, I could switch between heavy titles without breaking a sweat. Galaxy Note 8 will live up to your expectation when it comes to performance. Experience UI 8.5 on top of Android 7.1 Nougat is very minimalistic with not much going on. But one unique feature of the Note 8 is the app pairing. This helps you put together two apps you use side by side most often, and for a phone that is made to multitask, it's a great feature. It comes with Galaxy themes to customize the device to your liking. And the Asset app is something I look for in every device. Not to forget, we also get the Edge panels with your quick contacts, apps and tools, which I found myself using the least. Samsung Galaxy Note 8 is the first phone from Samsung to sport a dual camera setup. Both the cameras sport 12 megapixel sensor, where the first sensor comes with f1.7 aperture and the assisting telephoto lens offers f2.4 aperture. Both the cameras sports optical image stabilization, so videos are smooth and the photos at night time are amazing. During daytime, typical of Samsung, the images are super saturated, details are well preserved and it has one of the best dynamic range. With dual cameras at work, you can now zoom into your subject without losing any quality. So even if you are far from the subject, you'll always get the best image possible. Also with dual camera, you can now take bokeh images with the live focus feature. You have to be slightly away from the subject to make it work. And the amount of blur can be adjusted right from the viewfinder or later from the gallery as well. It's a hit or miss feature and might not always get the best results, but when it does work, the results are simply amazing. The camera app does have manual controls, but I like the default images it creates. Apart from that, the phone offers slow motion, hyperlapse, virtual shots and sticker camera filter like those of Snapchat and Instagram. Note 8 can shoot Full HD videos at 60 fps, which is my go-to mode, or else it can also shoot 4K at 30 fps. Up front, it holds an 8 megapixel camera, which again is incredible. The selfies come out bright with high details and well-balanced colors. But mind this slippery phone while holding it with one hand for selfies. In short, this is the best smartphone camera I have ever used. On connectivity side of things, Note 8 offers hybrid SIM slot where the SIM 2 is used for microSD card expansion. On calls, the audio from earpiece is loud and the clarity is maintained well. It also supports Bluetooth 5.0, so it can be connected with more than one devices at once. For charging and data syncing, it comes with USB-C port and it offers all the sensors you could think of, including barometer, heart rate and SpO2. But sadly there is no IR blaster, which would have been a great addition. The Samsung Galaxy Note 8 checks off all the boxes that make up a great smartphone, but that raises the same question again. Is it worth 1 lakh rupees? Well, it has got a premium build quality, amazing display, convenient Aspen features and an awe-inspiring camera. And yes, there are a few things to complain about the device, but you have to be very specific about its shortcomings. For me, apart from the Note 8, opting for the Galaxy S8 or the S8 Plus wouldn't be a compromise. If you're not a business person or an artist, it is hard to decide what to make use of the Aspen. With the assets, you'll be getting the same premium build quality, amazing display and a great camera. Plus, you'll be saving a lot of cash as well. So that is all for the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. If you want to know in depth about the device, you can find a detailed article linked in the description below. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, comment down below what you think of this phone and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And this is me Yankee signing off.